Hi, and welcome back to GeneticRim. This is episode 33. I am Icon, and today we're going to expand this insane mountain fortress to new dimensions, freeing up some new turret spaces, and overall we're going to examine those crazy creatures we have bred, and maybe I'm finally going to open that ancient danger chamber here. So that's what we're going to do today. If you like this kind of content, drop my channel a subscription and you won't miss a thing in the future. And we're really having a good time here. Looking at that makes me really happy. I have so many Charnicite blocks available, so it's going to be not a problem at all to realize this area here. And we're going to do the same things to the other areas here as well. So, cool things happening these days. Cool is also the fact that I'm having 2 mammoths now. We're going to tame them quite soon. The first, train them quite soon. The first of them is ready to guard my people in short time. This colony is at a really fun point, and really eager now to expand the security of this place to a completely new level. We need more power, and I came up with the idea that it's finally time to set up the solar power. Somehow I overslept the fact how good solar power would be for this colony. Well, but instead I have now a really big supply of geothermal reactors, and we're able to maintain a quite large amount of power. But this area here is basically begging to be plastered with solar panels as well. And with that kind of power park, I'm able to maintain a lot of turrets here. Frenzy has a go, Aaron has a go frenzy this way around. Precision rifling. So let's go for the solar panels, or should I wait here? Why is that looking so differently? No, I don't need that. Not yet. We're going to go into the research here, and thrombogenes or new genomes. I want to go with the thrombogenes here, or wait a sec. Faction tech level is industrial. Yeah. Well. I'm going to stick with the advanced genetic engineering here, because I want to be able to be happy about the next pair of thrombos coming along. That's what I want to do. So, Roscoe is getting the work done here quite quickly. I just hope that there's going to be no cave-in here. It's making me a little bit nervous here. But we should be okay. So, if I ever run low on steel, here's the solution. There's such a big supply of steel in this area here. There we go. I'm considering also laying down some pathings in the base itself to reduce the amount of trees, because I feel like the trees are, well, not good for the general pictures. The general wolf traders have left the comms range. They were a livestock wrangler which passed the colony between this episode and the last one. There was nothing special about them. They didn't buy my genetic animals, so I wasn't too interested into trading with them. It's long story short. Cold snap. Oh snap. Well. Cold snap in winter is quite nasty, but we gotta deal with that. So the rotten black spider there, I should give a work order for animal corpses as well. Monstrous corpses, yeah. But that's something completely different. Disallowing fresh animal corpses, but I'm allowing rotten animal corpses. And let's go for the monstrous corpses as well, for the time being. There we go. Now we're getting rid of all these corpses I don't need anymore. Oh, this crafter bot is so awesome. Really? I like this guy so much. I'm having so much money on this colony, it's amazing. But I'm also having a terrible amount of lag due to all the animals in my colony. It's quite sad, but you can't change that if you have too many mods and animals together and speed up the game too much and then let it rain a little bit. Catastrophe. Well, as a lot of hardcore Rimworld players and, well, or generally, there's one thing to know about Rimworld, and that's that this game is completely optimized to work on just one core of your processor. So, oh, all the potatoes dying. So basically, the game is unable to access the other 3 cores of my CPU, and that's why the game has such trouble to deal with larger business. Well, we're breeding new bees all the way. We're having now nutritious queens and technological drones. I'm collecting them for the time being. Bittersweet queen. And I'm going to rearrange them later. Maybe I'm going to uninstall some hybridization chambers in the future too. Because I realized at some point maybe I don't want to breed bees in every bee house area. Like, maybe I just want to produce some honey somewhere instead of reproducing and hybridizing the bees everywhere. Just some thought that crossed my mind. Also, a thought that crossed my mind is why the duck has this place no door. I mean, it's so obvious, isn't it? Well, let's send Nicholas to this. Meadow Ave Revenge. So, Celine was just hunting that thing, I guess. No. How? Why? Let's check that out. It's attacking after being harmed. But how? How did that thing... Ah! Stoli! Ah. Now everything makes sense. So, let's join Stoli. Let's see. Maybe Celine and Stoli will take down that Ave together. Boom. Yes, they did. So, Stoli is going to die quite soon. Oh, man. That's one of those weird animals John insisted on keeping, you know. He's just like that. So we need more warm clothes, it says. Well, let's do that. Let's do some... Well, why not dusters? Wait a sec. They all have dusters, don't they? So Erin is lacking some insulation due to that. Well, whatever. It's only 4 degrees difference. And here, well, Celine is also having not enough different clothings. So the answer would not be dusters. I would say the answer would be scarves. Can I do them finally? It doesn't look like. Damn. Going to make some ponchos instead. Because I think they should be doing a similar job. And I can sell them too. Well, I hope Stoli at least enjoyed her meal. There we go. So much wood getting into my storage here. But it's very important to my colony to do that. So, Did I set a cap? Yes, I did. Great. So, how about somebody saving Stoli from the dying horribly? Yeah, let's Nicholas does that. Okay. So, okay, drones are dying in here. There's a large stockpile of clay sculptures amassing here. But today I'm not in the mood to check out art. We're just mass producing this stuff now too hard, and I don't have the time to to look at them all. So, okay. I'll learn from that. This place would have needed a temperature control. Whoopsie, we have to start anew. Sorry, bees. Wow, I hope these are not dying. Doesn't look like it though. They're still in there. They just stopped working due to the temperatures. Wow, I didn't expect that. Alright. So the tribal ponchos are exactly hitting the spot. Wonderful. That's what I was hoping for. So let's send Roscoe to mine out that. There we go. What is that? How good is Roscoe in constructing? Pretty terrible. Well, my basic idea is just to clear out the ancient danger area here preemptively and create some trap cores to do that more safely. I mean, I do have so many animals and helpful things that I should be able to manage the ancient danger without any problem. What is this place, though? This is such an odd place. Wow, are there columns everywhere? Can Roscoe get there? No. So that's some really odd spot. Well. Somehow I assumed that I would be seeing something comparable. Yeah, it's just like that. I've never seen that one before. Okay, so we have to deal with that as well. I want that Ripper Hound. It's one of those strange animals John insists on keeping. So Orozco is now digging out steel. Alright. Can't disagree with the use of with the value of that. Oh yeah, we're getting there now. So this is a way more efficient opportunity to array my turrets at. Let's do that. Awesome. I really like that. Okay, I have so many resources, we should be able to tackle the Ancient Danger Zone quite easily tomorrow. So, let's do that. I don't want to mess around with that too long anymore. So, what kind of materials is available here? Clay bricks. How many clay bricks do I have? Clay bricks are quite appealing to me because they're so wonderful useless. So yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to do it a little bit like that. There we go. And this should be enough of a maze to ensure my people are getting out of there. And that's 24 units, so it's 120 clay bricks we need for that. Okay. So this big project here is getting done quite nicely as well. And tomorrow I'm going to hand focus this a little bit. So, almost 1,000 units of chem fuel. Right available for us. What about my neighbors? I think it's a wise choice to sell off the goods that I have for some nice plunder. Community Bluff. They have restocks. Wonderful. Let's check them out. I'm going to bring John and, well, Akio. Why not? So we're bringing the horses they like so much, and, well, it's okay. Don't want to bring too many animals here. So let's bring some kibble and some food for my colonists. Set riders to speed them up. And the next up is the freight. So what will I bring there? I definitely want to get rid of the art bee research papers. Let's check out if they are going to buy them. I doubt it, but I want to take a try on that. So there are some sculptures in here. Nothing too special. A lot of dusters. Yeah, there's so many clothing items in here. Tribal ponchos. We're going to sell them off as well. I have so much leather. I want to use it to bring myself ahead. Alright. Let's go. And apart from that, I do have a lot of material to do things out of. So my idea now is I'll just do a couple of items, and everything my guys can use, they'll just keep, and stuff they won't use will just stay in here and get sold eventually. That's how I want to do this right now. Alright. Let's see if Akio and John are able to start today, or if they're going to sleep on the ground miserably. Alright. Damn cold snap. Alright. The Imperials are leaving due to the dangerous temperature. What? They're some wimps. I thought they were Imperial troops. Okay. Let's not talk that big. Okay, Akio is already on a break risk. But, apart from that, they're moving. John is following. Nice. Okay. Awesome. They're going to hit Community Bluff tomorrow in the morning. That's great. It's really great. So, my main constructors are Nicholas and Aaron. So, I don't want to spend Aaron's workforce today here. I want her to work on this area here. This is the most important thing for the time being now, because I want that done, because I want to be able to open the ancient danger there. So, spike traps made out of what? Basically, I want to spend my crap here. Mud bricks. Awesome. So we can do some adobe spike traps. 2 of them at least. So that's going to destroy a lot of these mud bricks. Charnicite, I use that for other areas of my base to build things with. I could do wood. Yeah, let's do some wood traps. That's a great idea. I have so much wood. I could do beeswax traps. Jeez. How on earth should I imagine that? Traps made out of beeswax, whatever. So these traps will soften up the enemies pouring out of the ancient danger chamber, and it's going to be easier to deal with them that way. So it's always so confusing that my caravans always take this odd way around my base, but it seems to be necessary. So how's Aaron? Well, quite hungry. So we're finishing those subsurface conduits over here. There are a lot of important places to be finished, but well, one thing at a time. So a wooden spike trap has only 40 damage, but well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 traps to be passed before the enemy can get out of this area. And at the same moment, I can arrange my colonists pretty nastily around this situation here. There are doors working for me, so this is going to be quite easy to deal with, I hope. Let's not cheer about this too early. Brick walls. Wow, they're looking good. So, we are at Community Bluff. So, let's check out what they are selling. Some hens. Tempted. So, yeah, bee research paper are sellable. Nice. That's cool. Those clothes are so valuable. I'm getting in so much money for that. Awesome. 1.3k. Nice. So, raptor leather punching bag. Well, that sounds absolutely badass, don't you agree? Anti-grain torpedo. Oh man. Lovely stuff. But I want to check out more directly useful things. So, side trainer. Manhunter pulse. Prosthetic heart. Nuclear stomach. Nah. Nuclear stomach is cool in theory, but it's not really cool if you're really using it. They're selling some luciferium, but I'm not interested. They're selling also titanium. Titanium is awesome material to work with. But I'm really disappointed somehow. I expected a little bit more from this visit, so... Well, going to grab up a lot of components. Because, yeah, just like I thought, we're running low on components. It's with this kind of colony that I'm building, it's almost impossible to not run out of components at some point. Because we're just spamming things. Insect ketine gloves. Okay. Why not? So there's or Muffalo rat or Muffalo chicken. I also want to introduce a little bit more prominently the ground fellow. It's a mixture of a Muffalo and a ground runner. It gives you milk, wool, and it mines for you if it's properly trained. It's an insanely valuable companion. Oh, and the first mammoth is up. Well, Celine is mastering those. Is this okay for me? Yeah, she's good enough with that. Boy, we're going to go big with those mammoths. I mean, literally. But what I really mean is these beasts, they'll be just so strong for the colony. Alright, we're getting there. I love this place. It's one of my favorite colonies I ever built. Completely in love with this place. So Grube is not yet restocked, and that's the last of these folks. I really want to befriend the Blue Moon Corporation, because I feel like it would be a really, really good thing to be able to trade with them. Oh, I could have brought the chem fuel as well. Because it's quite obvious that my biggest problem seems to be the lack of valuable things to buy. I mean, okay, I could go for all this titanium they have over there. And the components were very, very valuable and important for us as well. Without components, I'm unable to spam those security measures, so that would be very, very unfortunate. Alright, we're getting there. Adobe trap. Ooh, 10 damage. Nah. This is absolutely not worth the room of this which it takes here. We'll rather go for more wood traps, because honestly this is practically worthless. 10 damage, come on. It's less than a revolver shot, if I remember correctly. So I'm over-preparing here. I'm well aware of that, but over-preparing is one of my favorite ways of keeping my colonies alive for a long time. Pesnosis? Yes, Pesnosis. Pesnosis. That's his name. So, thanks, but no thanks. Wow, this is they're giving us some really heavy rewards for that, but no, not gonna go with that. Awesome. So all I'll need now is the completion of these 2 traps and John and Akio being back at home, and then we can just tackle that. Maybe I'll get a few new faces for the colony. That would be awesome too. I mean, looking at this place, my people here are really living a good life. Look at those huge rooms for everybody. I mean, come on. We're having a good base here. Oh, I'm so I'm a little bit impatient to get this done. The guest wing here will be absolutely gorgeous as well once it's done. Lay and Maddox are stricken by the flu. Damn. So, okay. They're taking it slow. Damn. Right when I wanted to open up that ancient danger chamber. Don't like. Sauropod leather shoes. I see. So yeah, these work orders are it's working out exactly as I wanted it to work out. So Orozco and Nicholas are my doctors. So one for Maddox, one for Lay. I'm going to give them proper meds now for the flu. So there we go. Orozco and Nicholas. Really, Orozco and Nicholas are keeping this place together, like, wow. So, quite soon we're going to experiment with genetic implants as well. That's going to be the real fun part. That's going to be the part where we're starting to draw a line between colonists and experiments. It had to happen at some point. Nicholas might be a no, not Nicholas. John might be a kind cannibal, but he's a oh well. Okay. He's a kind cannibal. He's really a kind cannibal. I loved that. When I saw that, I immediately knew this is the main character for the series. So, get back home. We're waiting for you. They basically fell asleep right in front of the base. No, they're waiting? How did I manage to enter that tile without entering the colony? Well, okay. That explains why they were sitting outside the whole night. I don't mind. I hope they had a good time. So... Maddox and Lay. Maddox has a carbine and Lay has a torch rifle. So these are quite important people as well. Oh, we got a new horse. Nice. There we go. Alright, we're ready, I'd say. Well, I'm sure I'll be able to tackle this without Maddox and Lay. That should be quite okay without them. Alright, let's do this. So... my colonists are going to wait around the corner here. Nicholas will dig out the ancient danger by opening this wall and then immediately run away. That's the standard procedure I take for this. Alright, so let's go. Deconstructing. The door will fall close behind Nicholas. Oh, damn. And we're holding this one open so he can run away quickly. It's pretty important to do that. Alright, and here we see 2 lancers and... no, a lancer, a centipede, and a scyther. Alright. The centipede is the big problem here. And... the door is closing now. Few of them starting to attack the door, but they stopped that endeavor quite quickly. I'm going to get rid of the keel here. So you see, they attack the door for a moment, but then they cease to do so. So Aaron and Celine are vital to this plan. And here we go. So none of the Lancers was able to get into that fight. So there's a huge bunch of animals getting into melee here. Yeah, we're fine. Let's position the other guys so they can shoot. Awesome. So poison synthesis, psychic soothe pulsar, some units of luciferium, and a cryptosleep casket, while the mammoth is tanking this like a boss. There we go. Boom. I mean, all these preparations were a bit overkill, but you see, nobody got really wounded. We really did a safe job out of that. And like I said before, I really like to reduce risk as a means of being more successful in this game. So now we can disable that, and John will open that casket. I feel like he should have the honor to do that. So let's see what we will get here. That's Ryan. We could arrest Ryan. There's Mega Scarabs slipping out of that thing. But they're not aggro. Okay. So they're just behaving like regular animals. Okay. So poison synthesis allows me to build my own venom fangs and talons. Okay. I see. Alright friends, it's time for the end for today. We did a few good things, and I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed your time as well. Gotta check out this area here too. And yeah, gotta check you guys out next time when we're going to do more crazy things. I hope I'm able to extract thrombogenes by then, or, well, I don't know. We're going to see what will happen. Have a good time until then, and goodbye.